Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Harris. I have given time away from posting videos. I've been taking care of some personal things, moving and such, and all those big things that happen in life. I have some things to answer in regards to the last video that was posted regarding bioactive components and how they can be used in the assisting in the handling maintenance of improving blood sugar and avoiding flat on diabetes diagnosis in the pre-diabetic population. We went through 4 pieces with the Brussels sprouts, which were cinnamon, chlorophyll, and bitter melon, in for the purpose of the video that you can rewatch if you need to. As far as the dosages, I'm not sure. I didn't go to rewatch the video, so I'll just go over the dosages. For the cinnamon, it is 1 teaspoon of cinnamon that you can sprinkle onto the cereal that you're going, choice of cereal you'll have in the morning, or you put it in your yogurt, or you can throw some into the tea. I was told somebody wrote in that they put in their tea and that was acceptable. So whatever your palate is, that's what you could do, 1 teaspoon or less. If you're pre-diabetic, and this is for if you're diabetic, right? A teaspoon daily. If you are pre-diabetic, you can do a little less. It doesn't have to be anything measured out if you're not a measuring person. If you are a measuring person, you can take the 1/8 teaspoon, that type of thing, and have it filled up and drop it in whatever your food choice will. You could even sprinkle it over rice. You can sprinkle it over couscous. However, whatever your palate is. If you like Mediterranean foods, if you like Middle Eastern foods, that's something that you can do, because nutmeg is used in the seasoning of meats and such. So the cinnamon is an added feature that would bolster the flavor of those types of foods if you're into those type of palate. With that said, if you're from these regions, then the cinnamon may not have the type of results it has for people who don't incorporate these types of ingredients in their foods on a habitual basis. In regards to the bitter melon, once you slice it thinly, you can take it 3 slices, 2 slices, saute them please with some garlic to cut down on the bitterness. Again, depending upon your palate, certain things are going to be more sustainable and easier for you to digest. If you've never had bitter melon before, it is very possible that this will help and assist your body because you're not accustomed to it. If you're from regions of the Caribbean, India, China, where you're used to having bitter melon and you have it often enough for your palate not to be impacted by it, chances are it may not work in the same way for you to bring down the sugar levels in the blood or to help maintain healthy sugar levels in your blood readings. So for those of us who have it, again, 2 to 3, sometimes depending on the number. For one of the clients, we had a higher number in the 500s, and they used bitter melon 6 slices before and with meals, and that's how their body was used to help with its issues. The other one, Brussels sprouts, you can cut them up into halves or quarters, char them. You can use garlic, yes, to cut the taste if the taste is a problem for you, or not to be. You can lightly boil them, a little salt, a pinch of salt, or Miss Dash, saltless Miss Dash, sodium-free Miss Dash if you have sodium issues. You can also get them shredded. They have the bags that are already shredded of the Brussels sprouts. You can definitely use that, and you can put that in with your salad greens, which brings us to the chlorophyll. The chlorophyll is half a plate of salad, half the plate. I should have brought a dinner plate in. Half a plate of salad greens, spring mix, spring and herb mix, salad greens. The iceberg lettuce will not fit the bill for the chlorophyll content necessary to speak to the washing of the cells, the assistance with the cells, the DNA to help you get through the thing. So the chlorophyll is important, it's mandatory. Salad greens, okay? Organic, best. If you can get it and it's not going to hurt your pocketbook, please get it. And if it is, then get organic greens, salad greens, and then you don't have to get organic everything else. Again, salad greens that are organic are best. Why? Because it's talking about a raw food substance. Raw foods means that every single thing that's taken around the perimeter, around the area of the earth, is going to then be incorporated into the growing of that produce. So if the 2 farms down uses a type of a pesticide or something, it makes a difference. If you'd like little to no pesticides in the body, although in the time and age in which we are currently involved with growing and living in, that may not be something that is easy and effortless to do. However, it is worth finding out if it's organic or not. It'll say so on the packaging. If you can afford it, do it. If you cannot, it's not a boohoo situation. Chlorophyll is chlorophyll, and it does the job. We give God thanks for chlorophyll. Half a plate of chlorophyll. Half a plate of salad for the chlorophyll content. You can use that with the shredded Brussels sprouts and mix that in there. So it's a 2-for-1 type of a situation to help reduce that number and get you off of the pre-diabetic status and go back with this wonderful new cell cleanse setup. Okay. The other, what was the, Brussels, we talked about. Okay. In the cooked Brussels sprouts, if you have to do the Brussels sprouts, you can do 6 to 8, okay, on the plate. And then you have your rest of your meal, a little starch, you have protein, however you want to do that. You can have more greens, whether it be kale, turnip greens, mustard greens, collard greens, spinach, which is great. Okay, if you're going to juice, that was a question also with the juicing. Juicing, mandatory. Well, let me scale back. I would, as a practitioner, a public health practitioner, a clinical nutritionist, biochem, concentrated on the workings of molecules and the structures and how they interact with the body and all of this, I would prefer and strongly suggest that you go organic. If you're juicing, please go organic for the same reason that I laid out before about every single thing that's in that wonderful soil is coming right to you in the form of the produce. So it would behoove you, my dad's words, to go ahead and go and get that organic produce if you're going to be juicing. If you've already been juicing and you use the frozen fruits and you just get produce that's organic for what you're going to be using in that moment, fine. If now back to the pre-diabetic and the diabetic situation. So if you're going to be doing it for the purpose of you already been diagnosed with diabetes and you're using it to help with your numbers, I would prefer that you contact me through email like you've done, which is the reason why I'm doing this now, a short repeat or reiterance and clarification of what was posted before when I did the montage of things. I would prefer you contact me personally so that I can address it personally, because remember, everyone is uniquely put together biochemically speaking, and they desire and need, the body that is, specifics and differences. All right. Moving from there, so you can definitely juice the Brussels sprouts with some string beans, and now I promise you it will be nasty. I also promise you will seek you will get results. You will find results, and you add other things. You can add Granny Smith apple is very good for people who are dealing with the blood sugar levels not being what they ought to be. Granny Smith, I will say it one more time, Granny Smith apples, those nice bright key green, beautiful, vibrant looking green. They say a little sour, but they have a nice crispness and a little tart and a little sour and tiny sweet. Very good for those with diabetes and who are pre-diabetic. You can just slice those up and eat those. Also, they help with fiber content and the biochemical phytonutrients. Okay. The phytonutrients on the skin help with the pectin inside of the apple, all work together synergistically to help the body with blood sugar maintenance, the healthy, remember me, the sugar receptor, glucose receptor saying, hi, remember me? And so say, hi, I remember you. Let's work together. They help with that recognition and then utilization. It helps. So if you're going to juice with those things in mind, pair up your Brussels sprouts and your string beans for the chlorophyll, Brussels sprouts for all the nutrients that are in that other video. I know I'm talking fast, but I really got to go. I appreciate all that you are doing. Continue to share me with everyone. Subscribe and like the channel. Revisit the videos that I already posted. Hope this finds you well, and I hope you find this useful. I will be seeing you guys shortly, very soon. Stay well. And again, subscribe to the Dr. Harris channel. And if you have any questions, comments, or specific questions, email me at dr.claudiaharris@gmail.com. That information, again, you have it there on the Dr. Harris channel as well. All right. Bye-bye.